The post office scandal changed the lives of Seema Misra and Lee Castleton. She was wrongly jailed while pregnant. For him and his family, the impact, he says, was devastating.
We've just hung in there, haven't we?
For them and hundreds of other former sub-postmasters, the campaign for justice has gone on too long. And the man who is the face of that campaign says now's the time for legal action against the government over delays in the payment of compensation. In an email seen by Sky News, Sir Alan Bates writes that the current rate of progress means it will be November 2027 before all the claims will be finished. The scheme is a mess, he writes, and has been almost since the time of its inception. Advice on how to streamline the process, he says, is ignored out of hand with the feeblest of excuses. On seeking a judicial review, he writes, returning to the courts may seem to be a long haul, but it will probably be the quickest way to ensure fairness for all. It isn't a step, though, that Lee wants to take.
The civil servants have this endless supply of lawyers on one hand and monies to pay for lawyers on the other. This is a litigation without a judge. Alan Bates' call to arms is about money and fairness. All we need is the government of the day and the civil servants to finally give fairness. And I think that's going to be really hard to achieve in a court.
For Seema, this is about the money and closure.
I'm still waiting for full and final compensation, but like closure, nowhere near, because we are fighting full accountability. That need to be done. The only thing that will tempt me to go back to the court will be accountability, proper accountability, proper closure for everybody.
There are just under 500 people in what's called the Group Litigation Order Scheme. More than 280 of those have been paid in full. Another 100 are awaiting action from either side before their claims or offers can progress. But that leaves 108 people who've been made offers by the government which they're challenging. Most have received 80% of their claim already, but Sir Alan's accusation is that government lawyers are slowing moves for them to receive the full and final payment. The government disputes that, saying it's more than tripled compensation payments since the election. It has paid out almost £900 million so far.
Everyone in the country wants this resolved as quickly as possible, and that's why we've increased the pace so much. But I can only go off the data, and the data tells me we've had this massive increase in compensation payments since the election, and we will not stop until we've done the right thing by everybody.
Sir Alan says any legal action should include the hundreds of people in other schemes. I've done my bit, he wrote. It's time for others to step up to deliver what so many are still waiting for. Greg Milam, Sky News.